Hello, and welcome to Chapter 11, Expanded. I would like for you to pull out your CPT manuals, and I am going to start pointing out some CPT codes to you. Now, as you read through your chapter, you're going to start noticing things like time, place of service, type of patient, type of service. I'm going to go through the CPT manual to kind of show you how those things match up with one another. One of your questions of the day this week is define new patient versus established patient. But the first thing I want to point you to is I want to point you to your CPT manual. Now, if you turn to page 18 of your CPT manual, this is the beginning of your evaluation and management services. I want to call your attention to here. In red, it says new patient. You only have a few codes to choose from if you're a new patient in the office setting. You have a 99202, 99203, 99204, and a 99205. And you may ask, what does that even mean? Well, when you go into the doctor's office and you're a new patient, they're going to take your information and you're going to go see the doctor. Your charges are going to be based on time. The code you choose is going to be based on time. So if you look very closely at 99202, you're going to see office or other outpatient visit for the evaluation and management of a new patient, which requires a medically appropriate history and our examination and straightforward decision making. And then you're going to see when using time for code selection, 15 to 29 minutes. Now you see right there, I have actually highlighted my time. Take the time and make an indicator in your information in your CPT of how much time 99202 needs to have to be coded. Now, if we look at 99203, let's look at our time right underneath, 30 to 44 minutes. Now here, 99204, 45 to 59 minutes. 99205, which is 60 to 74 minutes. Now those are all new patient codes. So a new patient is someone who hasn't seen this doctor or a doctor within the same practice for 3 years. So that's what a new patient is. Now let's talk about established patients and let's look at those CPT codes. So you have a 99211. Now when we start looking at 99211, you're not really going to see much of a time there, correct? I don't see a time associated with that. So let's just read what it says. A 99211 office or other outpatient visit for the evaluation and management of an established patient that may not require the presence of a physician or other qualified healthcare professional. Usually the presenting problems are minimal. So if you have an established patient and they're going to come in and they just want to get their blood pressure checked, or they just want to get their Coumadin levels checked, or something very basic. They don't need to see the doctor. They may just need to see the PA. That is the code that you're going to use. So I would suggest you write P, A, or NP. Physician's assistant or the nurse's practitioner. This is going to be the code that are used for those particular scenarios. Now I'm going to move my book over just a smidge, so bear with me. Let's look at CPT code under established patient 99212. And again, this is where we're going to go through with our time. That is 10 to 19 minutes. 99213, 20 to 29 minutes. 99214, 30 to 39 minutes. All right, so we're going to turn our page, and again, give me a moment just to adjust our camera a little bit. This is going to be a little bit cumbersome. Sorry, guys. Still learning how to use my little document camera that I just knocked over. Okay, here we go. Sorry, technical issues. Okay, so let's look at 99215. That is 40 to 54 minutes. So these are just new and established patients for evaluation in management. And when you read in your book and you saw the times, I kind of wanted to draw a line from that information in your textbook to the information in your CPT. So I hope you learned something. Please, please, please highlight these times, make notes in your CPT. Let's get to know it so that way we can navigate it properly. Thank you. Have a good day.